Hi guys, welcome to my coffee show. My name is Jack and today we are talking about Onyx Coffee Lab. If you are regular to this channel, you know that I don't often do videos just about coffee. I concentrate more on the equipment, grinders, pack prep and so on. But today we have a very special coffee roasters. Onyx Coffee Lab, I'm sure lots of you already know about them. They started in 2012, not that long ago, and now they are famous, now they are big. Recently I discovered that they try to conquer Europe as well. So it's not only US, but now they are in Europe. They even started roasting some of the coffees in Holland. I contacted them some time ago. I was not expecting anything. You know, they are big, you know, they don't need my endorsement. And they were so kind, so nice to me. They sent me 3 bags of coffee. We're going to try this coffee today. So big thank you to Onyx Coffee Lab. First, let's just quickly talk about the business, the company. You may ask what the Onyx, the name Onyx means. And according to the website, it's symbolic and visually beautiful word. Onyx is a semi-precious stone. It has the ability to let the light pass through, and that symbolizes the transparency, the open approach to coffee. You may also notice the logo, the skull. First I thought maybe there are some connections to Mexican culture. According to the graphic designer director, I'm quoting here now, the skull represents rebellious and contrarian spirit that is in the heart of Onyx culture. If you're new to this roaster, it probably does not make sense, but if you open the website, you can see that kind of different approach, different character of them. You like it or not, that's another thing, but at least they are original. Their mantra, their motto is that never settle for good enough. I wish I used the same approach running this channel. Then you look at the coffees. They also sell other things. They sell tea, merch, they sell some clothes. By the way, let me know in the comments if you ever bought a clothes from the coffee company. I'm sure they know what they're doing, but I'm not getting it. Why would I, even if it's the best coffee roasters in the world, why would I buy the cup or the t-shirt? I don't know. Then when you go to the coffee, it looks clear. You can see the selection of different coffees. Obviously, coffee is a seasonal product, so some coffees will come, some coffees will go. I mentioned before about the transparent approach to coffee, so let's choose one coffee. There is one that is like a collab, looks different, the box looks different. Then you see that coffee box, and then in the background some people doing some strange things. I don't really know, I don't follow exactly what the message here is. There is that rebellious contrarian character. You have some like a short note about the coffee, and if you want to follow, if you want to discover that coffee, you can find, well, all the informations you need. Then you have a video, a quick video with the guy talking about how to extract that coffee. But then you have that transparency, so they say how much it costs to buy that green coffee, how much the all production and everything costs, transport and everything else. You can basically check the margin. Talking about interesting coffee, by the way, I won't talk about every single coffee they sell. You can check it on the website. This one, experimental, Colombia Julio Madrid, undergoes nitrogen charged anaerobic fermentation, and they add fruits, they add watermelons and passion fruit into the process, so you get not just the flavors from the coffee, but from those fruits fermenting around the coffee beans. What do you think about this kind of approach to the coffee? Not everybody likes it. I am a big fan. Talking about the price here, you can find something for everybody. They're not cheap, but they're not expensive either. But I found one coffee bag. I mean, it looks like it's not available right now. That's the Onyx Echelon, so you have to pre-order this coffee. This coffee, for a bag, for a small bag, it costs 140 euros. What? Over 140 euros. You may ask, what's wrong with this coffee? Why is it? Is it covered with gold or something? This is one of the most decorated coffees in the history. I'm not sure if you heard about those different varieties of coffees, those wild coffee. They call them eugenoids or whatever, if I pronounce it correctly, and that's one of them. Last bit I wanted to show you here. Also very expensive, 165 euros, and that's the advent calendar. If you are a coffee lover, if you have someone in your life that loves coffee, this advent calendar, I'm sure they would love it. 24, obviously 24 rare coffees roasted for you in that beautiful box. I mean, it's over my budget, but my god, it looks amazing. So what we got here is the box they sent to me. You can see that note here, join our pilgrimage. And then they talk about how great they are at roasting the coffee. Then we have those 3 bags of coffee. Here it looks like a newsletter from them, and they even gave me a sticker. I don't know why, but I'm crazy about stickers. Southern weather, it's there like a staple coffee. They mostly use it for pour over, but it can be used for espresso as well. This one, Monarch, I think they recently changed the box, so that might be the old box here. So the difference here, apart from the different coffees inside, this one is a medium roast, this one will be more like a dark roast. I think I will try this one as a pour over. This one, because it's darker roast, we will try it as espresso today. This one, that's one of the single origin coffees. This one should also work for the pour over, but I think I will go for espresso. You see the difference between darker and the lighter roast. Look at that bit in the middle. If it's very, very bright, light, that's probably a lighter roast coffee. If like here, it's still visible but kind of yellowish, maybe that's a more medium light roast. If you don't see it, it's more of the medium coffee. They say darker roast here, but I would say medium, but then again, who am I to argue with professional roasters? Another good way of trying to kind of assess the roast level is reading through the flavor notes. If you see dark chocolate in the flavor notes on the first place, that tells you it probably won't be a light roast coffee. Let's quickly try Southern weather. I will be using Oria V4, the narrow Oria V4 with the fast opening here. For the grinder, I'm choosing DF83V with SSP multi-purpose burst. That should magnify all the fruitiness in the coffee. Not sure if you are able to notice that, but the color, very, very dark. Cheers. To be honest, I was very, very afraid. I was afraid that I tried a coffee that they graciously sent to me and I won't like it. But this one is nice. Very neat flavor notes. It's not too sour, it's not too sweet. Balanced coffee. Nothing too loud, nothing too quiet. Difficult for me to say exactly what I'm tasting, but I'm tasting something bright and happy. That's how I would describe it. So now we're going to do 2 espresso shots. First, let's use that Monarch coffee. I don't want to bore you here with how I approach the coffee, how I dialed in the coffee. This process, by the way, my process of dialing in coffee, it evolves all the time. What I do right now, my taste buds. What I taste in a coffee decides how to dial in the coffee. I will grind coffee using my Cafetech Flatmax 2 today. By the way, recently I put my Cafetech on the market, so if someone lives in UK and they want to buy this grinder, well, there is one for sale here. We have a shot here. The extraction, as you could see from a darker roast coffee, I was expecting beautiful extraction. This shot to run in 30 seconds. Let's see what we got here. Cheers. There is body, there is punch, there is definitely dark chocolate here. For straight espresso, maybe I would choose a different profile here. It's on the verge of being too powerful, but this would break with milk very, very nicely. It's a pleasant darkness here, something that I don't often drink on this channel. Definitely feels thick. Fruitiness, juiciness and tons of dark chocolate. Let's try the single origin now. The extraction looked better than the previous one. 25 seconds extraction should be perfect, but let's have a look. Cheers. Whoa. Such a contrast between this and the previous coffee. This is all citrusy, all fresh, lemon, green apple. Previous one was thick and lingering. This one very neat, kind of a winey aftertaste. If you like those kind of fresh, green, bright, sour flavor notes, this is the coffee for you guys. If you tried any of those coffees, maybe you agree with what I found here, or maybe you agree with the flavor notes on the back, let me know in the comments. Looks like my camera is overheating now, so that's the best sign that I should wrap this video up. Oh guys, too much coffee, too much coffee. So if you reach to this part of the video, you may as well click like, you may consider subscribing to the channel, plenty more things coming. If you like seeing me getting over caffeinated on a regular basis, this is a channel for you. Onyx Coffee Lab is a very good coffee, but we knew it, you know, they know what they're doing, that's why they're growing, that's why they have like 250,000 followers on Instagram, all the barista champions using the coffee, they must be doing something right. I know lots of you watching to this video are in the US. Let me know what you think about this Onyx Coffee Lab. At this moment, I don't think they sell directly from Europe to customers in Europe. On the bag that I got, it looks like it was sent from the States, so they graciously paid for everything, but the shipping itself was 37 euros. That's a lot, so that might not be something you want to spend. Maybe there are some local suppliers in the UK. If so, if you know about one of them, let us know in the comments. Once again, big thank you to Onyx Coffee Lab for sending us this coffee. And no matter where you are, let us know what is your favorite coffee roaster in your country. If you're a roaster, if you're a professional coffee roaster and you would like to see your coffee on this channel, yes please. But for today, thank you very much for watching. My name is Jack, this is my coffee show, and hopefully I will see you soon. Thank you, bye!